All right, Shalom. This is Power Thumb of the Great Millstone Houston Camp back with another lesson to edify the elect of the nation of Israel. So before I begin, as always, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, the warnings to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the Great Millstone. Also to the elder high priest that taught my apostles and elders, be blessing and salutation unto the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all Israelites scattered abroad who have received his truth and will endure the truth unto the end, and saints shall be saved by our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach upon his return during World War III. So I want to start here in Hosea 1 and 10. All right, and I did a lesson, my last lesson on Hosea 1 and 9, predominantly, and going into how we became a no people. And I was also thinking about this precept, Deuteronomy 28 and 64. After I finish the lesson, so I'm gonna go here and read it. And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy father have known, even wood and stone. And pretty much the scattering is, we know concerning the Israelites, but it's also a discontinuing from our heritage, because where were we scattered away from our land. All right, so this is Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. And this forever is a long period of time. So this scattering from our heritage was by the hands of our enemies, which this last enemy that we're under is the so-called white man. All right, and this is the land that we know it's not, because we have been scattered out of our land. Coming from the land of Israel, from any land, you don't know what, that other land is all about. Now we're finding out what this land is about. And it was stripped from the hands of the northern kingdom, the so-called native Seminoles and native native Mexicans. I forget, but Salakia. But so-called Mexicans being the Issacharites, the tribe of Issachar, the Seminoles being Reuben, and the Native Americans being the Gadites. They was over here in this land, but even they was breaking the law, statutes, and commandment. And the Lord, through his anger, sent enemies over here to take over this land, which are the Edomites, all right, according to the Bible, which are the so-called white people. All right, that's the enemy. You Edomites, and you Edomites was prophesied to have America and turn this land of America into a place where all nations would follow after his philosophies, his ways, and be under this great kingdom and suffer under this wicked rulership. All right, and that's what we're experiencing to this day, especially as the Israelites, all right, until this place is destroyed. So I'm going to read this Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou, even thyself, us the Israelites, shall discontinue from thine heritage. And this is how we became a no people. It started with being scattered out of the land. And over time, and from kingdom to kingdom, we began more and more to lose our nationality. All right, into the last stronghold, which was during 70 AD, when the southern kingdom was cast out of the land, all right, fleeing from Roman persecution. All right, these things had to happen. All right, us losing our nationality was prophesied about. Us becoming a no people was prophesied about. And we became a no people here in America, all right, where we totally lost our heritage. The last stronghold in Israel, and before that, we knew who we were as a people. But here in America, we lost it all. All right. It says, even Thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not, because this is not our land. And we're doing the bidding of the so-called white man. Everything that we do for his work is to build up the so-called white man's kingdom. All right, now, yeah, point blank, period. It says, "For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever." That's a long period of time. All right, so gonna go from there. Let's see. Did want to go here, Jeremiah 50 and 33, and it reads, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah will press together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go." So who are our captives of the nation of Israel, northern kingdom, and the children of Judah? The southern kingdom. We are pressed together. Where we are pressed together at? Here in America. All right. We are oppressed by the enemy, and our enemies, through us being under their rulership, they taught us, all right, these bywords and proverbs. They discontinued they discontinued us from our nationality. They made us become a no people. All right. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. All right. And it's the mindset of these Edomites. They not gonna tell Jake who they are as a people, all right, and tell them the truth of their history, and so we can be let go mentally. This is Jeremiah 50 and 34. Their Redeemer is strong. Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. So America is going to be destroyed. And the Israelites that are part of the elect that take heed to the truth and enduring it unto the end are going to be delivered. All right. Going to be redeemed. Okay. Let's go here. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 1. "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first." All right. And that happened in 70 AD. Okay. And this is when we began to become a no people. That's the falling away first. All right, we fell away from who we were as a people. All right, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So this was a requirement within the prophecies that before our Lord Yahweh shall return, we as Israelites would fall away from our nationality. All right, we would discontinue from our heritage, or we forget who we were as a people. We become a no people, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, and that's you Edomites. All right, and that's what's happening right now. So these two requirements of prophecy is happening, and it has happened. So our Lord Yahweh Shai is on his way soon. All right, we know during World War III is when our Lord Yahweh Shai coming, and before World War III, MOTB, which is the RFID chip, has to be mandatorily implemented into Esau, the so-called white man society. All right, so we became a no people. All right, and let's go here. Let's go back. Let's go priest. Let's see. Yep. Hosea 1 and 10. It says, Hosea 1 and 10, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are no people." Right? So let's go here. It's Psalms 83 and start at 1. It said, "In the place where we were said to be a no people." That place is America. All right? The same place in Jeremiah 50 and 33 where both nations are both tribes All right, both kingdoms of Israel, the northern and the southern kingdom, will press together. All right, Psalms 83 and 1. Keep not thou silent, O Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahweh Shah, hold not thou peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, they that hate thee have lifted up the head. So our enemies are coming up against us proudly. All right. See, was a covert war against the children of Israel by you Edomites. Let's look up this word right here. A covert war is a secret or unacknowledged military or intelligence operation conducted by a government or its proxies to influence political, economic, or military conditions abroad while concealing the sponsor's identity. All right, so that's pretty much what's happening. It's a secret covert war against the children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, economically, politically, militarily, all right, and nationality-wise, race-wise. All right, as it says, intelligence operation, right? So they feed us with these lies and these false identities because it's a covert war, and they're committing an intelligence operation conducted by you Edomites, you so-called white people, upon the children of Israel. Verse 2, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden ones. All right. So the crafty counsel, that's that covert war that these Edomites are doing behind closed doors. All right. They get in these meetings, and they have, when they came over here to the so-called New World, and also went to the west coast of Africa, even in Europe with the Moors, they knew who they was going to war with, which were the children of Israel. All right, and their intentions was to beat any identity out of us, so they could